Now with the star of stage and screen, diving back under the sea in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom to join forces with Jason Momoa, it is our guy, Patrick Wilson. Patrick, welcome back to GMA.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay,
Thanks,
I didn't write this, but I'm going to ask it.
Let's hear it.
This sequel has big fins to fill.
I like it.
Oh,
Okay, she did. See what he did?
Writers.
Yes.
Good, really great.
The first movie was the highest grossing DC film of all time.
Ever. It's crazy.
Ever. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was one of those things that you always hope for your movie when it's in a genre to kind of break out of that and to try to reach a much wider demographic. But it is pretty insane to see the amount of people around the world. I mean, it's great to make a lot of friends here in the States, but when you see the appeal around the world, this is why this time we went to Brazil and China to promote the film and around the world to try to get the word out.
And the great director you have, James Wan.
Yes.
He said he wanted a bromance action adventure movie.
Right.
So how did you pull that off with Jason?
Oh man, well luckily we get along. You know, chemistry's a funny thing. I feel like you got to have a good scene partner that wants to show up and have a good time too. So I know you guys know Jason well. He likes to show up and have a good time.
Yeah,
so it was
a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy. So. And the role has really become just so much of him, and I think that's the thing about this movie, even I would say more so than the first film, is that he really has put so much of himself into it, both from coming up with part of the story and, of course, creating this wacky character that he's got. So I just showed up and had a good time with him.
Well, you know what? Nothing says bromance more than a dance-off.
Right?
So can we
Let's
share
go straight
this?
hand, you and me. I'm kidding.
Look at this is video. Can you just take us to this place?
Well, I'm not going to
You and
comment on
Jason.
his work. It's a little filthy for morning television. And mine, I don't know. I studied musical theater and clearly was a fan of MC Hammer. As it turns out.
That's the way to put it.
Just drop that on.
I'm not dancing the dance off of you. I would lose every time. Not going to happen. But you know what? We're going to win right now because we're going to take a look at a clip from the movie. Check it out.
Yeah. All right. Good job, little brother. High five. All right.
It is great chemistry. Romance. It is. But I mean, the training has to be so intense. But didn't you cut yourself a little slack this time? You kind of stayed.
I did. I tried to keep the weight on from the first film, which they're like 5 years apart. So, I know it's a very lame statement to say, but hey, there I am lifting. Yeah, a little bit. I that was really the goal. Because for the first film, I don't know, probably gained 20 pounds, and I did not want to go through that in my late 40s. So I stayed that. So then it just became oh, who cares about working out, you guys?
Well, it looks. I mean, it looks like you were physically fit. That's all I noticed. Is how athletic you look.
How you doing over there?
I thought that was I thought it was a very moving scene that we just saw between you two. That's all I noticed. But I do want to ask you. You and I were discussing that we both have teenagers.
We do.
What do your boys think of this role of the franchise?
I think I was good until they saw the TikTok, and then it was then I heard about it. But I think they're happy. We're gonna have a screening tonight, so I'm excited to see the film with them.
This will be their first time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. It was hard. That's the thing about doing these movies is you go away for a long time, and we shot this film for about 6 months in England.
Wow.
So yeah. So it was rough. It was It's a great job. I love it. But being away is tough.
It's hard to be with
so
your
it's nice
kids.
to have moments like this where we can share it with the whole family.
Special.
Well, we appreciate your sacrifice because we get to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Right?
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Patrick.
man.
Always good to have you, man.
Yeah, thanks
Always
for coming
good to
in.
have you here. And I'm not going to comment on that scene, but Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is in theaters this Friday. Make sure you go check it out.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.